Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of What's in the Loft, Dad. Continuing with my 1/18 scale die-cast cars. Got an old panel cruiser. Chrysler. So get in focus. Panel cruiser. I honestly don't know if they ever ended up making these or not. Looks like a concept. Opening bonnet, but as I said in my previous videos, these are still sealed because they're all going back up in the loft when I finished doing the video. The boot doesn't open, sadly, or the trunk. You would think it should. There's enough of a panel gap. Maybe it does. Let's try it. Yes, it does. Ooh. Nice faux wooden effect. The old liner. Little grab handles. Oh, stickers coming off. Clear indicators or fog lights or reversing light even. Decent bit of suspension. Steering wheels turn. Catch it moving there. Another one of those. Did they or did they not build it in the end? Chrysler PT panel van, or Chrysler panel van, panel cruiser. Very bland at the front, just the only bit of colour is there. Blue. Okay, 180 scale, again my Maestro. And the next one, which we don't know if they built it or not. Looks more like a custom rod than anything else. Makes a Chevrolet SSR concept. Looks like something Boyd or a Foose would make, really. Nice flush deck. Very minimal in bumps and lumps. Split lights, maybe headlight indicators. Rear view mirrors or wing mirrors are way up there. Definitely wings. Little rollover hoops on the seats. Steering wheels just turn. See if we're there. The only thing that does open on this is the bonnet, or the boot, or the trunk, and the doors. Fair bit of suspension. It's a shame the rear deck doesn't open. There's enough of it there for them to have hinged it up or something. Nice lines on it. But, oh well, it doesn't. There's a symbol. Can't really read it. No, about there. Next one. Dodge concept. Same again, I don't know if they ever built it in the end or not. Opening bonnet, still stuck down there, taped down. Doors open. Suspension. Yeah. The boot does open, but it means taking this tape off. So as I said, I'm not going to, because I've got to put these away again after I finish videoing them. Central console in the middle. Steering wheel does turn. Fixed seats. Nice little details. The old Dodge badge. And I mean, it's old. Look at it. It's not the Ram. It looks like a flower blossom of some sort. Or is it a snake? Sorry, it's a snake. Well, another one of those. Did they or did they not make it? Okay, that's the Maestro Dodge. Audi Sportwagen Rosemeyer. Or Rosemeyer. I think they actually did make one of these. I did see it in one of the magazines, but that was it really. Very futuristic, mean looking thing. The traditional Mercedes Audi front. Like on the silver arrows. Nice details in the lights. Little eyebrows on the lights. Big old wheels. Again, the steering does turn. Yes, basic suspension. Doors do open. But once again taped. But sadly the engine compartment doesn't open. So you can't see what's in there. There's no tape or anything on it, just doesn't open. One of these monsters charging up behind you. Ugh. Very nice. So it's another, did they or did they not make it? I think they made one of them, but can't really say. Maestro Audi Sportswagen, Super Sportswagen Rosemeyer. Okay, another one, which of course they did make, the Plymouth Prowler by Ertil. Nice bits of kit underneath. Doors open. I assume the hood does open. Wheels turn. Yes, and steering wheel turns. Very minimalistic dash. Speedo and 3 other gauges. Tells you what you're driving. A Prowler. I think they did make these, didn't they? But they were V6s, yeah, by the looks of those exhausts. There's only 3 on each side. V6s. Not the monster that everybody was expecting with a V8 lusty old engine. No suspension at all. Yet this costs more than those. Yet no suspension at all. Maybe a bit more detail, but lacking some of the basics. Rocket solid. Is another concept, I assume. Yeah, Chrysler Pronto Cruiser. Original concept version. Plastic roof. Or one of those faux rollback roofs. There you go, boot does open, or the trunk. Nothing much, just bland plastic. Textured, of course, to make it look like carpet. Nice bit of detail in there. Steering wheel does turn with the wheels. Suspension. Nice option on the wheels. So a bit like it's the panel van, very bland on the front, not a real arresting car when you see it looking at it head on. Crazy out on stalk rear view mirrors. Solid seats. Nice little details. There's the badge. What is it? Chrysler Pronto Cruiser. Next online, let's have the old Lexus SC430, also by Mahisto. Opening doors, fixed seats, opening boot, opening bonnet, period correct wheels. Lexus's first attempt at a convertible Mercedes rival, I think. Didn't look too good in real life. It didn't look too good in the model, really. But it was a Lexus. I thought might as well get one. Again, it's a Mahisto. 30. As I said, these cost, when I did buy them 20 odd years, about £15. This one is about 20-25, and yet no suspension, something cheaper and a bit more robust. Suspension, little details, seat belts. And people say, yeah, it's what you pay for. If you can get this sort of quality or quantity in something this cheap, maybe you should get it in the more expensive stuff. You're paying the extra money for it. Why aren't you getting it? There we go. Sorry about that. Lexus SC430. Now we come on to a bunch of little sports cars. These are by Pronto. Now these are definitely worth what you pay for. Real heavy cars. Quality is outstanding on some of them. But then again, the boot doesn't open. You would expect it to. The bonnet does. The old British Leyland sign there. Little things. This cost same price as that, about £25 to £30 when I bought them. Steering wheel turns. Wood dash. Little glove glove box or glove slot. Single wing mirror, no, the other one hasn't broken off. The cars in England in the early 50s and 60s, I used to have the one on the driver's side. It's a heavy little thing. It's a Triumph by Pronto. Triumph Spitfire. Back to the old Maestro. 3 of these. Excuse me. A 356 Roadster. Porsche number 1 type. 365. Nice little motor. Bonnet does open, but it's taped down again. Doors do open, and the boot does open. Let's really open the boot, see the engine. There we go, there we go. Oops, that way. Oh, my mistake, it's not the engine, it's the spare wheel, so I assume the engine's in the front. But, on the Porsche, this merits investigation. Let's have a look. No engine in the front, so the engine must be mid-engine under the, just in that area there. Yeah, just under the wheel, and then under that space there. So there's no engine in the front, just the basis, fuel tank, battery, storage. So the engine must be under there. Mid-engine rear wheel drive, so Porsche. Nice model though, very nice. I like this. The suspension, wheels do turn. Steering wheel's nice white coloured, cream colour. 2 dials, the essentials, and the rear view mirror. That's the Porsche. Sticking with the Porsche. 550 Spider. I think this car was the infamous one in which James Dean was killed in. Either this one or the previous one, the 356. I think it was this one, the little racing car. Beautifully detailed little engine. Yep, so that's the same as the 356. It is a mid-engine with the rear wheel behind. Nice detailing on it, the chrome vents. Spider. 550A Spider. So the bonnet. Fuel tank. Period correct steering wheel. 3 dials this time, which are coming off. Correct again, period correct wheels. Nice bit of suspension. Excuse me. Very nice little car. But I think it's the infamous one in which James Dean was killed in. Then we have a Porsche 558, same car, well, Saying the same. Spider, 1,000-kilometer race, Buenos Aires, 1958. You see the difference in the rear deck lid compared to his compatriot. The older. This is what the whole deck lid's sort of different. Yep. It's got the scoop on it. It's got two little scoops there and there. It's got the big headrest. The vents are in the different places. Same car but different, if you know what I mean. Next, Lotus Elises. 1997 in blue by Chrono. Azure blue, 1/18 scale. Opening doors, opening boot. Let's see if we can get this boot open. Yeah. Shouldn't do that, it's a bit delicate. Wait, behave. Either a 1.6 or a 1.8 Elise engine. I think they were the Toyota, from Toyota or something. But then again, they didn't need to be very powerful for a car that weighed just over 1,000 kilos. And the thing did stick to the road like glue. Chrono again, but no suspension. Very limited bottom detail. Very limited. 2 NCA ducts, NACA ducts. Made in China, Chrono. Steering wheel turns, front wheel turns. Steering wheel. Front boot doesn't lift. Nope, no lift there at all. Lotus Elise. That's a 1997 model, and then I've got another 1997 model. These are bezeled. These ones are bezeled. These are just as is. They've got the plastic caps on them. Same cars, same year, just different front treatment. Same engine, Elise. But that was one of the major things. Within a year they changed the front nose looking, and then a few years later they made it a bit bigger and a bit faster. I think a much meaner looking beast, a bit more alienated eyes, alien looking. Again a Chrono, totally different layout. Well, same layout, just totally different. Looks more purposeful. It's a bit bigger than the original. Not by much, but a bit bigger. It's about 6 inches to a foot bigger in total in the end. Whereas this was all cute and cuddly looking. This was in your face, so I'm coming behind you. Move out of the way. Again, nominal bottom details. And that is it for this period. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.